Yo, it's L. Alright, back in here again, just turning up the volume so I can hear the game. Alright, so we're going to the sky now, picking up where we left off into that storm cloud. Aren't we supposed to go up? Where did the kid go? What's happening?
Leave it to me.
Like, I am enjoying this game so far, but like, it's not really explaining. Like, okay, I have that, he can shoot a gust, but like, how does that actually get me to where I need to go? So we have to go up. Okay. That's really frustrating. Go to the Sky Islands. Okay. Yeah, but like, how? Like, there's no way to get up. Like, what am I supposed to do? I have to go up. Is there like an ability that I don't know about? Can't climb back up there. Is this video just gonna be like... I forgot that I could do this. Are they gonna explain to me what I... Is there anything in like the sky? I hate these controls, like... It's... Yeah, obviously can't do that. This is where the game starts to get frustrating, because, yeah, I know I gotta figure stuff out, it's this and that, but, like... Don't tell me that I have to use this kid's powers to go up, and then, like, he only goes sideways or whatever. Because even if I was to use one of those wings that I have, like those stone bird things, that's not going to get me up there. Maybe I have to climb up through there? I don't know, this game doesn't explain anything. Like I was saying, I know, yeah, you know, part of it is traveling and figuring stuff out, but when it says go up into the clouds using this kid's flying abilities, and then you have to not do that, that's where it's like, well, I'm following what the game is telling me. Like, don't tell me the wrong thing. Because I haven't watched, like, the last video to see exactly where I was. But I do remember them saying, like, yeah, like, use his powers to get up there, but... So, in the last game you had Rivali's Gale. And I wonder if this is, like, similar. But, I mean, in terms of how it works, I wonder if he's just gonna, like, follow around behind me. Like, even this, like... And he does it the wrong way, like a genius. So this, like, I don't understand the point of having Tulin follow me, because it doesn't seem like he does anything. That's great. Can't use that. Okay, so I guess Tulin's not here anymore. Or there he is.
Leave it to me.
That's great. Isn't it fun when the game just tells you to do something and then you actually can't do it? Great fairies can enhance your armor. Well, I can't even afford armor, so... There we go. I can't climb up that mountain. Is he just gonna start slipping down? I hope not. Yeah, this game, like, I didn't really have the money, so I didn't get a strategy guide. I didn't get the amiibo. Okay, so just keep going up. Like, I wonder how this stuff ended up on the side of this mountain. You know what? This building, this... I don't know why, this sort of reminds me of... Like, the stone structure here sort of reminds me of Inca Cannon. Is it Incana? From Majora's Mask, I forgot the name of it. I know I've been playing it recently, but like... I don't know. I forget the names of stuff, because I don't really just read. Like, I played the game so much, but like, I can't remember if it's Ikana Valley. It doesn't matter. No one's played Majora's Mask. It's just me and maybe like 5 other people on the internet. And I get it, the save system was weird compared to Ocarina of Time. Most of the people I know who seem to like Majora's Mask were people who played it like way after. Okay, so we do have to go this way. I thought I didn't know what I was doing, so I was like, I'll try going this way. Your wind gust technique. This makes me think that, like a lot of these games, they're just written like animes. This reminds me of like Dragon Ball. Back when like it was, I don't want to say it was more focused on fights, but definitely like the abilities and everything was really important. Like when someone has like a new technique, that was like a big deal. When they were doing the Budokai Tenkaichis. Or the Tenkaichi Budokais, I mean. And Goku with a kid and stuff. Good times. I gotta wait for this guy to charge. Let's go. I think I'm getting the hang of this kid now. Don't hang. Damn it, Link. Could you imagine, people might not know what I'm talking about. Hey You Pikachu. Look it up. It was like this old N64 game, and it came with a microphone, and it was just terrible. You would give, like, audio directions to Pikachu, and he just wouldn't listen. Because it was like, it was terrible mic quality and stuff. I remember I bugged my mom forever to get me it, and she finally did, and then I only played it once because, like, the mic worked, like, it plugged in, but the quality was just so bad. Wait a minute, why am I climbing? Could have just used Ascend. Just Tulin, just like trying to flap around. Yeah, sorry kid, I don't have wings. I'm worried that if I fall from here, I will not survive the fall. Ooh, that's cutting it close. I almost wish there wasn't really a stamina meter. Like, it's cool and stuff, but that's something I feel like they should have moved away from. I haven't played Skyward Sword, but I think there's something similar in Skyward Sword. I really don't want to mess this up. Can you at least face, like, the right way? Ugh. This is just one of my pet peeves in video games, is like pixel perfect stuff. Oh! Hopefully I can use Ascend here. Okay, well. Like, I guess I should be more accustomed to looking above me in this game. It's just because, like, I'm so used to Breath of the Wild, and that was more, like, horizontal exploring. Yeah, you climb stuff for verticality, but... like, I forget that I have Ascend and stuff. Hey! A flying... or it's not a flying airship. It might be. It looks like a flying airship. I want a flying airship. Give me a flying airship. Yeah, she does that, apparently. What is that? It's a boat in the sky. Think about that. Can I drop down? I want to... You can... come on now. It's a boat. Why did you ask what it was earlier? Oh, time-traveling Zelda. She's a Time Lord. No. Is anyone who can time travel as a Time Lord? That's not how it works.
To me.
Was that Raru? Maybe it was Ganon. Maybe it was Demise. Or maybe... what is it? You know what it reminds me of? No, I don't. A line of ships soaring, built as a passage skyward, like Skyward Sword. Storm will work. Nowhere to go but up. I don't know, I really want to, like, I want to go to the boat, but I'm just thinking, should I go over there, get the shrine in case I fall? Sort of looks like I have to go here anyways. Whoa. Okay, I was worried for a second.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, we did it. Okay, so always try to do the shrine, just so at least you have somewhere to save, somewhere to fast travel. Yo, if I got an airship, it's either like I'm not gonna get an airship, most likely, and if I do, it's gonna be nerfed a lot. Why can't I use my glider? Downward force. Not afraid to admit I am pretty stumped coming into this. What? Yeah, is there anything I have to hit? Not ascend. Anything to like ultra hand? Do I have to come back? Maybe I have to come back, but even if I had, say, the ability to fly, that's not going to get me anywhere in here. Recall the lock or the door? No. Ultra hands. Yeah, no, hitting is not going to do anything. Who knows? Maybe there is an ability I need and I should come back. If not, that'd be pretty annoying. Downward force. I'm just trying to think what it means by that. Like a ground pound? Like Super Mario? Link's just gonna jump in the air and just ground pound? Well, Zelda 2 did have the downward thrust. Do I really want to break this ice? I probably shouldn't. We need to go up higher. How are we going to get higher? Looks like there's some building formations over there. Okay. Some enemies. It's not bad. No, this way. Yeah. Come on, Link, don't fall. It's a long ways down, man. You can do it. Come on. Yeah, I hate that like the camera angle has to be just right to do the flurry rush. Okay, come over here. Maybe I might not need the kid to help gust me over. He's just gonna stand there anyways. Okay. That's great. Isn't it great having someone follow you and they do a bad job of it? I can see a Korok seed down. Oh, did I mark that one? Can I see any other shrines while I'm up here? Figured, why not while I'm up? Have a quick look. I don't know which way I'm really going. I don't know what I'm doing. Damn. Hey, oh, no, I think I marked that shrine already down there. Yeah, I did. Oh, I was about to say. I thought I was gonna go down. Gonna say, well, that's a wrap. Link's not surviving that drop. So that under part there, it looks like there's ice. I wonder if I shoot that with like a fire arrow, if anything would happen. I just finished playing the Water Temple in Majora's Mask again. There's parts, if for those, again, for the 5 people who haven't played it. There's parts in the water dungeon where you gotta freeze, like, water coming down. Or sometimes it is frozen, you have to use your fire arrows. Why isn't my ascend ability? Okay, guess I can't ascend up there. I don't know why. That's strange. You know what? This actually reminds me of Mario Galaxy. I have the All-Star Collection. I'm trying to see if I have my games around here. Yeah, that All-Star Collection that they did, it was like a limited run. It had Mario 64, Mario Sunshine. I can never remember if it's Mario Galaxy or Mario Galaxy 2 that was on there. This is cutting it close. Oh. I don't know how, but he survived it. Damn. Okay, well, that didn't work. The thing is, I don't want to just drop down. I don't think the gust ability will get me from here to there. And again, it is quite the fall. I'm gonna save, just in case I fall off. I don't want to, like, have to go through all this again. That does nothing. But you can clearly go up there, though. Or at least it seems like you have to. Let's try what I was saying. Oh. What's this? That's not a door, is it? No. Link, if you can drop down for a second. Okay, here we go. Hopefully it doesn't hit ice and like freeze or something. Hey, it's the sun. This actually looks really cool. Is Death Mountain like... That's really high up. I lost track of where it's supposed to go. Up more. No, maybe I'm supposed to just go across and then up. Yeah. Yo, Flyboy, where'd you go? There you go.
Leave it to me.
Good, good. I like when a plan comes together. Don't fall. Thought that was a treasure chest for a second. Okay. But yeah, this does sort of remind me of Mario Galaxy in a weird way. Can't quite put my finger on it. Okay, so that boat's gonna lead us up there. That's gonna bring us closer. So I have to get across, go up there. Maybe... just get some more height. So far, so good. So what? Probably something down there. I don't have a lot of resources, so I'm gonna just maybe play it safe.
I'm all set.
quick look around. I want to go that way. This is like not working as well as I thought because I was like backwards. It's all good though. It's all good. I need like my rock hammer. Alright. I think we got this so far. Yeah, I was a bit frustrated at the beginning. I thought there was like, because I'm so used to like Rivali's Gale, I thought there was a way to make this guy shoot you upwards, but okay, another shrine up there. That's good. I hate taking damage because like there's no way to like heal really when you're in dungeons and stuff. Aside from just the food that you've gathered.
Leave it to me.
I'm not risking trying to get across like that. No way. Oh man, that's obviously not good. I might be able to save myself, maybe, hopefully. I don't want to drop down and have to fight whatever that thing is. Okay, that was close. That was really close. Just gotta be a bit more careful. Like it's playing the battle music. Ah, that's not shield. Hey, nice, wow. The kid had just took out those enemies by himself. Oh, you know what? No. That was just dumb. I'm not gonna take that loss of life like that. Yeah, I think I said in another video I have like the audio coming through the TV because there's like an audio delay through my speakers for some reason. That was a bit strange, but okay. Bunch of enemies, just have to go straight. It looks like. Yeah. So let's hope I can just get past these bird dudes. Are they fighting the soldiers? They are. Okay, I wasn't really expecting enemies to fight. Yeah, I'm just here to collect your guys' parts. Yeah, chase me all you want, I don't care. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, what? Where's the last save point? There? Okay. Whatever. If I'm here, I'm here. Just gotta be more careful next time.
All set.
Okay, so now I know to be a bit more careful. Like, I feel just off the bat this game's a little bit more challenging than Breath of the Wild, because it seems like the last game you start with nothing, but there's tons of shrines that you can go to and you can find equipment, you can find weapons, but here it's like I'm not really finding much, and even the weapons I do have suck. Like, I can't fight multiple enemies because I don't have anything, and it's like all the armor and stuff costs more money than I have. So it's like, even if I go to like this, it's probably not even going to be a temple. I think Zelda games, they've moved away from temples. So probably a boss fight that's he's just gonna kill me in one shot. I don't know, like, I'm liking this game, but as of right now, I don't see this game being better than Breath of the Wild. Like, it is cool, it does have these cool mechanics, but then stuff like this happens. Well, at least I'm not like... That didn't screw me over too much. But, like, here's like a good example. It's like, oh, well, maybe you should go and get more items and stuff, but it's like, yeah, but that's not really gonna help. Like, even if I can one-shot enemies, they can pretty much one-shot me. And like in other Zelda games, you know, when you get the hook shot, the boomerang, you get an item, it helps you in combat and stuff, and like, if I tried to take these enemies out, I would just waste most of my stuff. Like, I'd run out of arrows, my equipment would all be gone, I gotta save stuff for like the boss. Just don't want the archer to shoot at me again. Yeah, like all that to just kill one enemy. And if I use my better equipment, then when I have to fight the boss, I'm not gonna have anything.
Leave it to me.
Might as well save, because I'm gonna be dying a lot. I guess, yeah, it's like I should go around collecting ingredients to make food so I can heal and stuff, but I just feel that's largely unnecessary, and it's like... Yes, the enemies just have bombs to kill me. Like, I get that, but it's like... That wasn't really necessary in Breath of the Wild. Like, I never needed to make food to artificially increase my hearts. Like, at any point in the game. Yeah, those enemies are just gonna follow me up here, aren't they? And I know everyone's gonna be like, oh, you should go get armor, do this, but like, how? If I don't have money. Costs like at least 500 for any one piece of armor, at least. And I have what, 127 rupees? And like, you don't just find rupees. I guess I'm just gonna have to fight enemies and just never get hit. Or maybe I should try to make better use of my items. Like mixing stuff together. But then again, like if I combine the wrong stuff and then I need something later, like... Like, the bomb flowers would help, but, like, do I need that against any of the bosses? Yeah, I love how enemies can just break my shield after, like, 1 or 2 hits. Oh, he's gonna throw a bomb at me. Yeah, and like... Did he take care of him? That's good, at least. Now back here. Yeah, see, like this, I need fire. It's a good thing I didn't waste my fire stuff. Oh, I thought I was playing the enemy music. So obviously I need to get up there. Or if I use metal, is it not gonna fly? I don't know how like specific the game is. Oh, because if it's metal, it won't fly. And then rotate. Should probably save it. I don't know, I just have a weird feeling that I should save it. Like, maybe for fighting enemies, I should just attach more random things to, like, my shields. Maybe that'll help? Cool. I was worried for a second this might not work. Obviously climb up here. Also, didn't I see a shrine up here at some point? I guess not. Just trying to figure out. So I'm almost there. This part I definitely want to save for. Careful. I don't know if I can climb up. Oh, is this gonna be something else where I guess I'm just gonna fall off, not survive? This next part, I don't know if you can, like... You can't really underclimb. No. Okay, it looks like I just need to break this. Unbearable cold. Great. So I'm just saving it again. Like, I don't even know how you get money in this game. Because when I've been near sources of water, I've been trying to use my Ultra Hand to check for chest underwater like there was in Breath of the Wild. I feel like they've definitely stripped back the weapons and equipment that you find. Like, they dialed back on shrines for sure. Now it's like, okay, can I do this shrine or not? And it's like, do I want to waste my cold resistance? Like, I have been enjoying this game, like I was saying, but... Rauru's Blessing. Nice. Yeah, there's less shrines and they all seem to be pretty simple and like... Pretty sure Breath of the Wild, I'm trying to remember if there's any shrines. Maybe just like the beginning shrines were... But those were like the beginning ones though. I don't remember any where you just walk in and you're done. I don't know, it's like they did away with dungeons. And now they're sort of doing away with the shrines.
Leave it to me.
So it's like, what are Zelda games becoming? Like, you just run around and explore? Like, Breath of the Wild, the only real replay factor for me is like Master Mode, but when I was thinking more about it, like, do I really want to restart and have no equipment, nothing, and slowly build my way up again? That little diamond-shaped thing, I bet if I shoot it, it's probably something Korok related. No, there's another one beside it, okay. Like, I also don't want to waste resources because, like, I have, what, 30 arrows? Like, what do we... What if I just try flying into this storm? Okay. Well, don't do that. Yo, he's not gonna land in water. He's not gonna land in water. Oh, okay, so I can glide at least. That's good. I wanted to pick up the rock. I don't even remember which was the one I was just at. Not that one. Was it that one? Rauru's Blessing. That was the one I was just at. It's been like 45 minutes of just trying to get, like... I don't know. It's weird because it's not like from point A to point B on the map. It's like I'm trying to get 500, 1,000 feet in the air. I don't like. I am enjoying this. I don't want to put the game down. I don't want this to turn into like a game I don't like or whatever. I am having fun. I am enjoying it, but it's just like you're like underpowered. You don't have a lot of stuff, and it's like, yeah, you can't really just go and get more stuff. Like, I'm sure someone found a way where it's like, oh, you know, go here, get these ingredients, you make this potion, you can like farm money and all that, but it's like I don't really want to try to figure all that stuff out. Like, I just want to play the game. Like, I'll get into all that stuff later, like the more I play it, but like I just want to sit here, I just want to enjoy it. It's like, yeah, like I need to, you know what, maybe it's on me, like maybe I need to reapproach or rethink the way I approach enemies. Try to make use of combining stuff with my weapons. I don't know if we can make it onto that boat. Let's try. Come on, come on. Don't screw up, Link. If you screw up, we're goners. I know I'm saving a lot, but like, I don't want to have to redo all of this. So where are we headed now? So, like, I know we gotta bounce off stuff. Now the boats are all going that way? So you want me to... I don't know, whatever. I saved, so... Like, you couldn't really do this type of vertical exploration in Zelda games before, so this is cool. Like, it really is. I need to get up really, really high. You can do it, come on. Do it. Yeah, we got this, man. We got this. We're at 7.5 minutes. I think we're pretty much there. I'm going to save again because last time I hit the cloud, we saw what happened. It led to a Korok seed, but I feel like that's going to be, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but like, it's probably like a saying when it comes to Tears of the Kingdom. Like, yeah, you can jump off anything in the sky, and wherever you land, you'll find a Korok seed. Whoa, there's like a huge white flash? What's that? Like a giant sphere just... Whoa, 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 whoa. It's the Black Pearl. Wind Temple. I mean, it's a boat. Not to say temples can't be boats, but whatever. Feel like Superintendent, or I almost said Super Nintendo Chalmers. But you call it a temple despite the fact it's clearly a boat. Oh, it's a Hyrulean expression. Hey, it's time-traveling Zelda. Now she's just here in the present. She's gonna go to the past. So, trying to think. I think the way time travel works in Zelda is like if you go back and do something, it does affect the future. I thought it heard something weird in my backyard. Yeah, Zelda's tricksy. Wind Temple. Okay, we got to the Wind Temple. What's this do? Save point? Or not a save point? Checkpoint? Not a warp point. That's what I was trying to say. So I need to turn all these gears. Oh, is it Zelda again? No, it's...
Brave fledgling.
I think it's Raru again.
There are still 5 locks securing the hatch on the deck. Use your power to release all 5 locks. And the
Like I
hatch
was saying out loud. Oh, they mark it for you. Nice.
my words.
Oh. Like, I get sometimes kids play these games and stuff, but I don't know. I think kids are smarter than video game developers give them credit for sometimes. Come on, Link. Come on now. I don't know. I was headed for this one. Let's go to this one then. Can I pick this up? Can I attach this? Here's the thing. Here's what's gonna happen now. Oh, you can't like fuse stuff again? Yeah, I got an icicle on my shield. Beat that. So I imagine whatever's causing the temple to act crazy, it's the boss of the temple. Not to hate or anything, it's just, you know, after you play a few Zelda games, it's like, oh, that's a boss. What's that? This game must make it seem like I have ADD or something. What did you just shoot? Ah, it doesn't matter. I hope I don't need a cold resistance potion the whole time I'm up here. Didn't I have like a fire shield? Soldier 2 spear. What can I get rid of? Yeah. Get rid of that. Can't pick these up. It doesn't matter. Wait, no. I'm looking for Ultra Hand. So whatever it is, it's in there. Anything to climb up? No, it did look like there was a ladder. So there's got to be somewhere we can drop down or something. Just looking down here to see if there's anywhere to like jump down. Yeah, I see it. Woohoo! Woo! Ah, it's locked. Damn. Always one step ahead. Wait. Doesn't necessarily mean, though, that there's nothing else down here. Well, sort of looks like there's not anything else. So I wonder if the locks correspond, like the locked cage doors correspond to some of the locks themselves. Like, say this one right here. Say I solve this one. I wonder if that will unlock more of the temple. I didn't even think to go above. Is that a cannon? Hopefully... I need water. Hopefully if I get up here, the cannon doesn't just blast me in the face. I don't know if, like, I drop in. I can't drop into it. That'd just be ridiculous. Let me in, let me in. Oh, you can't actually go in. Okay. Ah, just want to get away now. Nothing really back here, except for one of these freaks. Oh! No, what's... That's a shoulder button. I don't want to... Oh, I don't want to waste that shield. Anything down here? Try to find if there's any other hidden passages or something. Maybe not. Maybe I just came over here for no reason. I know it's like it's a weird spot to check. I get that, but whoa, 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 whoa. I was about to say, but this being a Zelda game, especially after Breath of the Wild, I'm trying to think what divine beast this reminds me of. Maybe the bird one, which is like the Rudo one. Like, are there? I don't know. I don't know if there's Korok seeds in here. I don't know if there's gonna be like a hidden chest. What? What is that? What is it shooting and where and why? I don't know. Okay, well, probably not too much nonsense over here. Is it? What is it aiming for? Or at? Yeah, and I don't know if someone could explain this to me. I said in a previous video, the Zoras become the Rudos? Or the Ritos? Whatever they're called. Doritos, I don't care. The Zoras become the flying people. Ah, man, that was a cool shield, man. So you can tell I'm used to the N64 games. Yeah, I guessed that would happen. Oh. Okay, that one seems to be stuck. Maybe I gotta find, like, the handle for it. Oh, it's one of you freaks. Nope. Nope. I just broke my shield. Yo, enemies with spears, man, like, wow. Cool. Like, I feel like I haven't been progressing at all in this dungeon. Or temple, whatever. Yeah, I do need a cold resistance to be here. Oh man, that's really frustrating. Real quick. Guess I can't use recall on that? Yeah, I can. Or not? Recall doesn't do anything? Yeah, recall's not going to do anything. So yeah, again, I'm not sure if there's an ability that I'm missing, or... this is not good. Okay, so I can fast travel here, right? Oh, world map. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to probably go back. Which was the village? I'm probably going to go back to the village. Just so that way I can make some food, maybe look around, see if there's any way to get like money. Before I save, I do want to make sure that I can fast travel back to that temple. I'd be really mad if this game is like, no, once you leave, you gotta like go through everything to get back there. So they finally did it.
Oh.
What? Why did I choose to talk to him? Good for you. Great.
Ah. Oh.
Soar along. Nice. Hebra in the sky. Okay, I can. So I think that's where we're gonna end for today. I'm gonna run down there and heal up. Where's the beds? So I'm gonna... I thought there was... Yeah, they're right over here. I couldn't see them. So yeah, I thought... or I have to still make some... resist frost potions. See if I can mix some ingredients I have to maybe make some food to help heal. I'll figure it all out. Just want to save. Maybe I'll go look at the clothing too, try to figure out. What clothing? I know they had the cold resistant one at the Rito place, which I really need. There's that Korok guy. Maybe I should upgrade some of my inventory. So far, I am enjoying this game. Like I was saying, there is some stuff that's a bit annoying, and... shield, I guess. Like this Korok stuff, like them dancing around and all that, it's just, I don't know. It's not really needed. Like it's, yeah, like it's all fun and all that, but it's like when you gotta look for who knows how many are in this game. Oh, I don't have enough. And what clothing do we have here? That's like the sneak stuff, right? So 120, that's 130. Yeah, and before the previous, or the stuff at the Rito village was like 500. Okay. Alright. Well, you guys already know, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Trying to get my numbers up. Save. I always save twice because I'm one of those people. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.